Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play NBA 2K18 und ihr steigt ein in die zweite Hälfte in einem Spiel, was wir, die Los Angeles Clippers, absolut dominieren. Die Leistung in der ersten Halbzeit von mir war wirklich sehenswert eigentlich, also bis auf den Turnover gibt es da nichts zu bemängeln und hoffe mal, dass es in der zweiten Hälfte genauso gut weitergeht, denn das letzte Spiel gegen die Kings, da haben die in der zweiten Hälfte nochmal richtig aufgedreht. Ob sie es diesmal wieder schaffen oder ob wir weiter so dominieren, das seht ihr jetzt. Viel Spaß!
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what's the takeaway from the first half and what changes are needed?
Well, they just lined up and kicked our tails straight up one-on-one in transition. And we gotta own up. We gotta keep the basketball in front of us. So shots are gonna fall. We need to make some buckets. That'll help set our defense a little bit.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
On the floor for Sacramento, Hield is the 2 with Carter at the 3. Then it's George Hill, then it's Zach Randolph, and it's Papagiannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Hill. Feeds it to Carter. He dishes it to Hield. Picked by Randolph. Hield with it, working on Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Los Angeles guys shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And Gallinari kicks to Griffin. Unloads from 9. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Griffin's got the first field goal of the second half for the Clippers. And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the third. Randolph passes to Hill. Randolph kicks to Papagiannis. Puts it up from 15. Tries again. Here's Hill. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And the Pacers trading away the coveted George Hill. Going into last season, they wanted more of a passer at the point guard position.
And that's the one thing about Hill. He's more of a combo guard than a true point. He keeps his turnovers low, but as far as creating a ton of shots for his teammates, that's not really his game.
Now here is Carter, following the miss by Griffin. Reed with it. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Beverly. Oh, Griffin in position, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Kings have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. There's the pick. Hill kicks to Randolph. It's back to Hill. On the wing, Hill. He's guarded by Williams. Clock is at 3. Hield can't hit.
Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this half. Only shooting 20% from the field.
Williams can't get it to go.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
The 3. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Hill. And 11 points for Buddy Hield.
I love seeing Hill shoot the 3 ball. He's a high percentage scorer from there, firing with ease.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Now here is Carter. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Nice shot by Randolph.
Doing what he does best, Randolph, getting after it tonight.
Clippers leading by 21. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Clippers moving the ball around. Lou Williams, and that's good. Williams has got 7.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Hill dishes to Randolph. Over Griffin. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Gallinari, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. 13 points in the game.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Hill, a screen on Beverly. Hield kicks to Papagiannis. There's the dish to Hill. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you look at the level of talent in the NBA now, some great players. But we've heard others say the league is watered down. How do you view that statement?
Well, I don't think you can compare eras. I think it's great to argue and have fun with them and debate them, but, you know, very sincerely, unless someone can play against each other, it's just a wasted argument. There's different eras, there's different rules. Think about how many threes Larry Bird shot per game. 1.5, 2. What if he could let it fly 10 times a game? We'd be talking about a different player there. So I think times, eras, the physical play of the 80s, of the 90s, I just know that players will handle it differently. Hand checking, the way that we call flagrant 1 fouls, it's a different league. And so I just choose to celebrate the players that we have now. They're the evolution in my mind. They're kind of the culmination of all the players that have come before them. So I just enjoy the game the way it is now.
Williams kicks to Beverly. Down low, Reed. Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys. Oh, boy, that's his second flagrant 1 foul of the game, and that's going to do it.
And it's a much earlier end to this game for him than he would have wanted. He brought it on himself, though, Kevin. I mean, 2 fouls that were way too forceful.
Hey, G, the official's not cutting him any slack on the second one, but that usually is the way it goes. You know, once you've crossed the line and committed the first flagrant, there's a zero-tolerance policy. We all know that when it comes to the next one. Labissiere's checked in for Zach Randolph. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Williams kicks to Wells. Back to Williams. Reed a screen. High, arcing shot, and it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Hill kicks to Hield. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. Hield's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Sacramento. Kicks it to Beverly. Reed a screen on Hill. Hill against Beverly. Reed a screen. 6 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. And no good. Excellent D there from Hill. Kings have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now here's Heald. He's covered closely. Williams against Carter. Pass to Papagiannis. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Papagiannis has got 7 points. Beverly against Hill. Beverly the pass to Williams. Reed a screen. And it's blocked. Now here's Heald. He's got 14. To the middle. Rebound by the Clippers.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
The shot by Wells, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Carter dished it to Hill. Labissiere with the screen for Hill. The feed now to Heald. Good, the assist goes to Hill. 17 points for Buddy Hield.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Wells, covered by Heald. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Hill against Beverly. Hill kicks to Heald. Shot clock at 6. Off the pick. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
But guys, the defense knows he has this ability, correct?
Mind the lanes.
Yet no one
Mind
thinks
the
to put a
lanes.
body on him?
One shot.
Incredible.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Willie Reed. Decker comes in for Gallinari. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Williams. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Wells. He's got 11. Pass to Teodosic. Here's Decker. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Now, here is Hill. 8 points for him. Labissiere with the screen for Hill. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Hill's got 10 points in the game.
How about George Hill attacking the D and converting inside?
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Well, you have to give a lot of credit to Austin Rivers for how he has improved since his rookie season.
And one big reason for Rivers earning his spot is his improved efficiency. Had trouble shooting from the mid-range and out early on and worked on that part of his game, which opened up everything else for his skill.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Sam Decker. And a change for Sacramento. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Papagiannis. Here's Temple. He has 7. Labissiere, the screen, shoots a 3. No good on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Cauley-Stein against Griffin. Oh, Griffin in position, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Tries from 16. That misses off the backboard. Clippers leading by 15. Now the pass to Teodosic. He kicks it to Harrell. Rivers in the corner. The three-pointer's right on target. 13 points in the game.
Look, that's playing inside out, simply taking what the defense gives them.
And the Kings with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And Temple kicks to Hill. Charlie Stein with the screen for Hill. From the line, again missing Hill.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Dishes it to Labissiere. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from 18. Labissiere, no good.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Releases. Wide open shot is on the money. Wells has got 13.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
Here's Hill. He's got 10. Outside Bogdanovich. Cauley Stein a screen. Here's Labissiere. Sacramento again missing. Clippers leading by 20. Here's Wells. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And love seeing Wells take it to the defense. Outstanding at initiating contact on the way up.
They'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw, no good.
And originally drafted by the Trailblazers, Wells continues to impress. It's critical that he keeps his attitude in check, though. When he does that, he is effective.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the 3rd, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That's just a lack of communication. 2 guys just not on the same page.
Los Angeles making a switch here. DJ's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 21. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Hill against Griffin. Feeds to Cauley-Stein. And that one, good. 6 points for him.
Well, you love seeing Cauley-Stein rise up and try to get the shot off as soon as he keeps the pass. He's trying to keep the D guessing at times so they don't know what he's going to do.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near him.
Sacramento's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Outside Hill. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
His struggles this quarter continue. D's done a good job on him.
He dishes it to DJ. Hit by Harrell. Griffin inside, working on Cauley-Stein. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Clippers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
The first free throw is good. Alinari, he's checked in for Harrell. Griffin hits them both. .50 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Temple the pass to Hill. He feeds it to Cauley-Stein. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Rivers. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Well, give the coach a little credit. There's been some great play calling. Each guy doing his part. This is what you're hoping to achieve.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Temple dishes to Bogdanovich. Now here is Hill. Defense is right there to halt the run. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Don't forget, he had a 3 in the first half. He can really hurt you from out there.
This one for 3. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Rivers. 8 points for DJ.
Oh, and sometimes there's just no slowing DJ down. I mean, he excels at getting his shot off in time over the defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. Welcome back, fourth quarter.
Kurze dritte Viertelanalyse. Ja, ich hatte ja nur wenig Einsatzzeit, 2 Minuten etwa. Die haben ja aber gereicht, um zumindest einen Dreier zu versenken. Ein paar schöne Pässe habe ich auch gespielt. Durch den versenkten Dreier bin ich zum ersten ganz nah dran an meiner besten Punktzahl, die ich bisher in dem Spiel gemacht habe. Bedenkt dabei immer meine Einsatzzeit. Ich habe nicht viel Einsatzzeit und ich habe keine Position als Point Guard, wo man unbedingt ständig Punkte macht. Das machen eher der Power Forward und Co. 6 Minuten habe ich jetzt noch Zeit im letzten Viertel. Da kann noch einiges gehen. Bisher ein wirklich schönes Spiel von mir. Bin sehr zufrieden. 5 Assists, 1 Rebound, 8 Punkte und nur ein Turnover auf der negativen Seite. Und vor allem die Dreier fallen heute mal. 50% Quote, das ist schon ganz ordentlich, zumindest viel, viel besser als die letzten Spiele. Gucken, ob es im 4. Viertel so gut weitergeht. Ich hoffe es doch mal.
Action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's Temple. Thornwell is out there with Johnson. Then there's Griffin, and it's DJ, and it's Teodosic in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. It's hauled in by Thornwell. The Clippers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. To the wing right side. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, the DJ makes some quick decisions. When the D isn't up on him, he burns them with the catch and shoot, Jimmy.
Now Richardson. Pass to Giles. Back to Richardson. There's a good screen. Shoots off the screen, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
Johnson inside. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Well, a few seasons ago, the NBA introduced the last 2-minute report, where they release a review of all the calls in the final 2 minutes of a game. It has certainly had some mixed reaction. Chris, how do you feel about the public review that a refereeing crew now faces with the report?
Well, I think pressure should be on referees just like it is on players. I think everyone gets their job evaluated, and it's no different from anyone else. I don't know what it does, though, what a report does by telling you what happened in the last 2 minutes and that this referee missed the call. So I don't know what it does, but I don't mind it because everyone needs to be held accountable, and transparency is always good.
Very well said, Chris. Here's Giles. Back to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Richardson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. DJ kicks to Johnson. Pass to DJ. Over Koufos, and the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
is just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
But yeah, using his size, that's what I like about his game. He understands where he has the advantage. Then he exploits it.
Now, here's Richardson. Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Richardson. Lets the three fly. Jackson misses. Clippers have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Temple the pass to Richardson. Jackson from long range. Jackson can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles guys shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And stolen by Richardson.
Two shots, foul, elbow, 2.
The NBA coaching ranks always looked at and scrutinized. Only 30 great jobs out there in the league, and yet they're on the firing line, it seems like, every season. Chris, what enables head coaches, in your opinion, to be successful? And has that changed over the years?
Well, I think what allows you to be successful, first of all, what is your acumen for the game? Can you communicate? Can you inspire players? Are you a humble guy? And you know, I think those are the main things that you have to, you know, have as a coach. But look, players get traded all the time. Everybody's under pressure. So, you know, just got to do your best and keep it moving.
Fields checked in for Sacramento. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Passes to Teodosic. Johnson left side. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Hield. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
I like how Hill gets solid positioning inside. A terrific score close to the basket.
The feed to DJ. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Johnson.
Once he gets open on the low block, it's just a matter of getting him the ball.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Timeout called by the Kings. Chris, we've seen video review get introduced into the NBA and tweaked as we go along, refining it, polishing it off. And at this point, would you like to see video review expanded even further? Or do you think it's in a good spot where it stands right now?
I think it's in a good spot right now. I'm sure if I had time to think about it, there are areas in which you want to go to. But if you really think about it, I mean, the game is supposed to be the spur of the moment. It's supposed to be just players free-flowing and playing. And you don't want to make the game slower by going to the officiating video every single time. Right now, I don't think you should do it on charges and blocks, which is probably one of the most controversial calls in the game. I think where we have it now is good because it gives a balance, and right now we do not need the game to lengthen in any way, if anything shorten, and I think adding anything more to refereeing and videos I think would just make the game last longer.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Hield. Outside Jackson, pass to Giles, up top Hield. Just 5 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Johnson. Here's Decker. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. 8 points for Sam Decker.
Oh, that's just poor defense. Matching up in transition, left a good shooter wide open.
And it's Sacramento's ball. And here is Hield. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Thornwell. He kicks it to DJ. And Chris, during your playing days, you were on some incredibly talented teams and also some teams that were destined to come up short, so to speak. How big was the difference in the culture between a team who might contend for a title and the culture of a team that is just trying to grow and become a good team?
You can tell the minute that you walk into an organization which team that you're playing for, whether it's a team finding identity or a team that believes in themselves. And it's a big difference. It's a difference in the way that the winners approach every day. It's a difference in the way that you take your job serious or that you approach the small things and pay attention to the details. And so you notice when you're in a good culture and a bad culture, and it all starts at the top. And hopefully, if you're fortunate to stay in this league a long enough, you'll be around the right culture. But the right culture is just doing all the positive things when no one is watching and then hoping for great results. And when you do that, I think you're in a great culture.
Lets it go from deep. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
And here's Richardson outside, and the three ball is good. Richardson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Thornwell. Dishes to DJ. Feeds it to Decker. Johnson the screen. Here's Thornwell. Richardson covering. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Decker gets the bucket. Decker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Kings shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Jackson dishes to Richardson. There's a screen. That's a 2 from Hield. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Gotta respect how hard Hill works. Also at finding ways to get open, especially off the screen.
Passes it to Teodosic. He dishes it to DJ. Johnson, the pass to Thornwell. Johnson the screen. Kicks it to DJ. Offensive rebound. Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. As you look at the league right now, how different would you say it is from when you played? And if there are a lot of differences, do you like the changes?
Well, the NBA is much different from when I played. When I played, if you shot a jumper from the 15-foot range free throw line, they criticize you as a big fella. Now you have to be able to space the floor. If you were a big fella and led the break back then, they criticize you. Now you have a guy like Durant who is 6'11". So the game has changed from rules. It was so much more physical at the time. It was a slower pace. But, you know, that was then. I love the way that the game is now. I love that players have more freedom. I love that the pace is faster. You don't have to look back at your coach to have a play called every time. The trust is put in these players' skill sets. And so I love it, man. Anytime you can see Harden go to work, Durant go to work, Curry go to work, Westbrook go to work, LeBron go to work, Irving go to work, and just watch them play in an open offense, man, it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, I like the changes, and it was fun when I played as well.
So it's Sacramento now. Hield with it. To the paint, off the screen. A nice shot by Koufos.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now, here's Decker. Richardson cover. Shot off the pick. A putback. It's good on the putback.
He hasn't missed so far this quarter, and you can see why. His form is perfect, and he's taking high percentage shots.
Pass to Giles. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And So it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
George Hill's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Giles. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Oh, and that's his second three-pointer this half. I mean, he's really cooking now.
And Beverly kicks to Wells. Now the dish to Johnson. Over Kufis. Johnson's shot is off. Kings have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Richardson dishes to Hill. He feeds it to Heel. Pick up by Hill. Wells comes with the double team. From 18 feet away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Richardson's got 11 points here in just the second half. The feed to Wells. Hit by Harrell. Wells kicks to Johnson. The pass to Wells from past the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
He's been unlucky this half after lighting up the perimeter in the first half.
Chris, traditionally, we've had the standard 1 through 5 spots on an NBA team, but it seems more and more GMs and coaches are going away from labeling a player to one of those spots, like positionless basketball. Are we going to see more of that? Is it going to work its way around to another level? How do you view that?
Well, I just think that the game is evolving, and I think right now you have to have a certain skill set to play, and that means you have to be able to dribble, pass, shoot, and defend. If you think about it, we had players that could just defend, couldn't dribble or throw a ball in the ocean. Well, that really can't work anymore, and you have to have players with the total skill set regardless of size. I do think, though, that you'll always have to have positions. I hated how we took the center out of the All-Star game. You never see in baseball, they say, it's okay, you don't have to have a center fielder. You can just put 2 left fielders in there. You still have to identify a position, and for the tradition and the honor of the game, I say we do that. But we got some pretty big guys and some pretty great guys. So what would you call Dirk Nowitzki? Is he a 5? He's 7 feet tall. Is he a 4? Is he a 3? It doesn't matter. He just has game. What do you call Kevin Durant? A 7-foot flamethrower? I mean, he's a center, a power forward. I don't know what you call him, but I know that size or positions are no more defined by height. They used to be defined by height. 7 foot and up centers, 6'9" and up power forwards. Now you have 6'9" and up point guards. So I love the fact that the game's evolving, but I think the 5 best players are just going to play, but you're going to have every single size because right now skill set is all that matters.
Here's Heald after the made shot from Shammy Wells. Heald with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Now, here's Wells. He's covered closely. Back to Beverly. He kicks to Johnson. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Johnson's got 11 points in the quarter.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
Well, they continue to extend the lead. Terrific play on both ends of the court.
Now, here's Kufis. Well, there have been some questions regarding the NBA's playoff format, Chris, if the division by conference is a good thing, or if we should open it up to even more teams. Should we even have divisions? If you were going to change anything, what might you change in the playoff format in any way?
Well, I tell you this, I would not add more teams. Please. I mean, if we're going to add more teams to watch more bad teams, no. If you can't win almost 50% of your games, no way.
Agreed.
I did hear one thing that was kind of interesting is that what if you ranked the teams 1 through 16 in the playoffs. So that, yes, I still believe in divisions.
Right.
Kev, because I want the season to matter. Divisions, you know, championships, that matters for a fan base. You know, those type of things matter. So I want to keep those in there. But if you did 1 through 16 that way, so the last two teams didn't have to play the best competition until the end, I just think that might be interesting. You never know what type of matchups you may have. But I think we've been having some great basketball in the last 15 years. So I don't know if necessarily we really need to change anything about the playoffs.
Interesting observations.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Blake Griffin.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
Here's Decker following the score by Vince Carter. Pass to Teodosic. Down low. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
Hill passes to Temple. There's the pick. Carter outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
Here's Teodosic. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining.
Ja, am Ende ein verdienter und sehr überzeugender Sieg und ich bin mit meiner Leistung eigentlich auch zufrieden. Da kam diesmal einiges rüber. Sieht man ja auch, dass hier viele Medaillen sich ein Stückchen weiterfüllen. Das ist sehr, sehr schön. 7 Assists, 2 Rebounds. Da geht ein bisschen was. Würde ich sagen. Mal gucken, wie viele Punkte es am Ende gibt. Das dürfte richtig viele Punkte geben. 6.205. Ich glaube, so viele hatte ich tatsächlich noch nie. Also das war wirklich eine gute Leistung und ich hoffe, diesmal wird er nicht sagen, oh nein, ich war so schlecht, sondern diesmal wird er sehr zufrieden sein. 10 Punkte, 7 Assists, 2 Rebounds, Note A. Gute Leistung, denke ich. Na, beschwerst dich diesmal nicht, DJ, hä? Ah, noch ist nicht aller Tage Abend, wir gucken mal. Nö, scheinbar nicht. Dann soll es das für heute gewesen sein. Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch gerne kommentieren. Und wenn ihr es noch nicht abonniert habt, dann abonniert es doch einfach. Vergesst aber nicht, die kleine Glocke neben dem Abonnieren-Button zu drücken, denn dann bekommt ihr alles mit auf dem Kanal. Aha, eine SMS, mal gucken von wem. Das schauen wir uns auf jeden Fall noch an. Coach D, gib mir mehr Minuten, gib mir mehr Minuten, gib mir mehr Minuten, gib mir, ja. DJ, Coach D, ja. Was geht, Coach? Und? Oh, nochmal mehr Minuten. Freunde der Nacht, ich bin kurz davor, in die Starting Five reinzukommen. Das ist ja der absolute Hammer. Wir gucken mal kurz, wie viele Minuten ich dann ab nächstem Spiel besitze. 18 Minuten hatte ich ja bisher. Und wir gucken mal kurz, wie viel ich jetzt habe. Da müsste es sein. Nee. Wo war das denn? Liga-Statistiken? Ah, meine Minuten. Ja, ich bin jetzt auf Platz Nummer 6. Also noch 1 hoch 22 Minuten habe ich jetzt. Das sind pro Halbzeit, pro Viertel über 5 Minuten. Das ist doch mal schön. 5,5 Minuten, um genau zu sein. Das ist doch schon mal schön. Und es ist noch einer vor mir. Ich bin kurz davor, in die Starting 5 zu rutschen. Wenn das nicht toll ist. Hab fast so viel... Nee, das stimmt gar nicht. Ich bin nur noch 2 Minuten in der Starting 5, wenn ich es richtig sehe, richtig? Nee, Quatsch. Ich bin auf 7, nicht auf 6. Beverly ist ist noch vor mir und ja, Beverly ist noch vor mir und dann sind die Starting 5. Aber da fehlt nicht mehr ganz so viel. Beverly hat noch nur 2 Minuten mehr als ich. Also ich bin nah dran, war wohl ein gutes Spiel. Jetzt aber genug gebabbelt. Im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite für die komplette NBA 2K18 Playlist und in der Mitte, da könnt ihr uns abonnieren. Und ich sage Tschüss und macht's gut. Bis morgen.